for a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and unlimited block boosts. Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dime Time, where you can win prizes by reaching the target number of assists. Meanwhile, the city will have the Adidas Basketball Open Run. Win on all 4 courts to receive 10,000 VC, free skill boosts, and exclusive MyPlayer items. Plus, a new season means new apparel. Season 5 brings a unique Jordan collection featuring Rui Hachimura and some sweet gear from Dim Mak. That's it for me. Now get out there and channel the power within.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. Let's hear it for the starting 5 of your Orlando Magic. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 2, Andre Drummond. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 44, Robert Williams. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Anthony Edwards. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, C.J. McCollum. At the other guard position, 6 foot 9 inches, number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Orlando Magic.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's present. How it's ended.
Kevin, thank
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. And now the New York Knicks starters. Joel Embiid out there with Porzingis. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wall in at the 1. And for the Magic, they've got Drummond. Edwards is out there with Williams. Then it's LeBron James, and it's McCollum in at the 2. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Drummond passes to James. Outside Williams. Back to LeBron. McCollum right side. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Spins. Beal against McCollum. Back to Beal. Pocket 6. Grant with a screen on McCollum. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup.
Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
LeBron passes to Edwards. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The drive by James. Williams dishes to Drummond. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Ball against James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Magic.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Zion Williamson.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Porzingis. Drills it from outside.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Grant the pass to Embiid. Porzingis looking it over. Back to Embiid. Outside, Porzingis. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, send around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Now Porzingis, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Back to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Make some noise.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Robert Williams.
He has become all kinds of mean at the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, and that tells you about the kind of intensity and drive he's been playing with.
Now here's Williamson. Here's James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for New York. The Magic trail by 5. Williamson dishes to McCollum. James outside, from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 5.
Well, this is where you'd like the play to end up, right? LeBron James in rhythm off the catch.
Passes it to Beal. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's James outside. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
It's good. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Cullen passes to James. Back to McCollum. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Embiid. Outside for Beal. Kept alive by New York. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Edwards on the wing. Nailed from 3-point land.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Porter comes in for Edwards. Eric Bledsoe checked in for McCollum. And it's Garland in for LeBron. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford is checked in for Joel Embiid. Watanabe comes in for Porzingis. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Oubre subbed in for Bradley Beal.
Let's see some numbers here on Michael Porter. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2. And perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Oubre with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Oubre, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williamson. Garland kicks to Bledsoe. Vucevic setting the pick for Bledsoe. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Watanabe. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Driving in. And the shot is long. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
And your 4-on-7.
And now a chance to hear LeBron James expound.
More delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Williams. Garland is out there with Bledsoe. And it's Vucevic, and it's Porter, and at the 3. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Edwards comes in for Michael Porter, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Eric Bledsoe. Outside, Horford. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
McCollum dishes to Garland. Over Wall. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Vucevic against Horford. Here's the pass to Grant. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got his first basket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Wall against Garland. Back to McCollum. From downtown. Garland, no good. New York leading by 5. Right side, Wall. Passes it to Connaughton. Back to Wall. Out to the right wing. Connaughton passes to Porzingis. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Outside Garland. McCollum outside. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ball against Garland. Outside, Porzingis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Garland against Wall. Edwards kicks to Vucevic, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Orlando making some changes. Porter's checked in for Edwards. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for C.J. McCollum. Watanabe's checked in for New York. Kelly Oubre comes in for Jeremy Grant. Puts the move on. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York comes into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. James looking it over. Back to Williamson. LeBron outside for 3. A shot off that time. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Down low, the drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Embiid with the screen on Bledsoe. Beal the pass to Embiid. Over Bledsoe. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Williamson outside. Porter with it. Now Beal defending. Fades back. Porter, no luck. New York leading by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first, 3rd team foul.
To the right side. Here's Watanabe, covered by Williamson.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change direction and close out on shooting.
LeBron dishes to Drummond. Fires from 14. Knicks with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And here's James outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
And this matchup has been every... And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, and that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Grant. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, have got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from James.
Well, challenge LeBron James, and I promise he will respond. Take the bump, yes, sir.
A pass to Porzingis, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Cullen passes to Williams. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic just checked in. Williams dishes to Vucevic. LeBron up top, covered by Wall. Out to Edwards. 3 on the clock. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Here's Grant. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing here by 8. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Wall feeds it to Embiid. It's stolen by Vucevic. McCollum outside. Pass to LeBron. He kicks it to Vucevic. McCollum against Beal. And it's McCollum off the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Here's Beal. Out to Porzingis from deep. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Garland is checked in for LeBron. The Knicks also changing it up. Al Horford's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Beal. Garland, the pass to Williams. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
McCollum outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Vucevic setting the pick for Edwards. Tries the spin move. Back to McCollum. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Garland against Wall. Grant outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Wall. The pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Wall's shot is off. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Garland against Wall. It's McCollum on the wing. Outside Garland. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
For the match, Zion Williamson's checked in for Robert Williams. Michael Porter comes in for Edwards. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Garland. And then for New York, Watanabe's checked in for Porzingis. Oubre comes in for Grant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for John Wall.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the team has taught Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Magic, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oubre outside. Horford with a screen on McCollum. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. That's good from Horford on the assist by Oubre. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Oubre against McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes to Horford. Over Drummond. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like how confident Al Horford is, right? He is a great jump shooter from just about any spot on the floor.
Shoots from 12. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 in the fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Zion Williamson is out there at Porter. Then there's Edwards. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Kicks to Beal. Knocked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark. LeBron's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Pass to LeBron. And here is Drummond. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. You've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now the feed to Grant. Here's the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. LeBron outside. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Beal. And Drummond kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Baseline jumper, and it's sent back by Drummond. Edwards dishes to Drummond. Back to Edwards. Kicks it out to James. Back to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Beal. Takes the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Going inside.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Knicks. Ball comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Beal against Edwards. Goes up on the block. The shot by Beal, no good. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards, a part of the class that needed more time.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And Wall kicks to Porzingis. Tipped away. Williamson against Wall. There's the drive. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 16.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Wall. Here we go now. Three-pointer by Embiid. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beal against McCollum. LeBron outside. Williamson with the screen for James. And there's the drive. They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes it to James. A floater, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Ball against James. Trying to end the drought. Can't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williamson. Over Wall. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good D by Embiid. And here is Beal. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg...
나 높이 조금 머나먼 먼 곳으로 난 날아가 더 높이 세상 넘어서 우주 밖으로 다 괜찮아 널 위한 내가 여기에 서 있으니 보고 싶은 널 그리며 네 이름을 크게 불러봐 난 날아가 저 멀리 하늘 속 작은 집을 지어 널 초대해 우리 둘만의 시공간을 뛰어넘어 바람아 우리 좀 더 세게 밀어줘 구름아 우리 마음껏 감싸 안아줘 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. We've got Steven Adams, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, Miles Turner out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard position. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Mitchell, the pass to Crowder. And here's Ball. There's a screen by Turner. Ball into the lane. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
At the line for Dallas. 3 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. The Suns making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. Pass to Adams. Outside, Brown. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 6 points.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
It's stolen away. Down low. Rejected by Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
6 to shoot. Pass to Morant. Crowder with a steal. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jordan, the screen. Here's Ball. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Jokic. Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Back to Morant. And he drives in. 6 on the shot clock.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
It's tipped. Ball against Jokic. Shoots over Ball. Got a hand on it. Mitchell with the ball. There's a screen by Turner. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Valanciunas is checked in. Ball outside. Pass to Jordan. Oladipo outside. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Vanderbilt. The 3 from Valanciunas. And the three-pointer goes.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
And it's Ball off the drive. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Takes it inside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Hall and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those five.
Timeout charge.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Whiteside, he's checked in for Jordan. Davis comes in for Turner. Barrett's checked in for Crowder. And it's Ball in for Ball. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Jokic. Bridges comes in for Vanderbilt. Powell, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Dunn in for Ja Morant. The three, Barrett, 4 on the clock. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Valanciunas. Siakam with it. Bridges outside. Now Dunn. That's tipped. It's Powell on the wing. Tries the spin move. Over Oladipo. Powell's shot is off.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Ball passes to Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Boucher's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Suns also making a change. Dedmon's checked in for Valanciunas. The Suns leading. Powell right side. Davis with the block.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Powell sets a screen. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett against Powell. Barrett passes to Ball. To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that really electrify crowds, no matter what building he's in.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him.
The hustle work, every day.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court right now for the Suns, Norman Powell out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Siakam in at the four-man position. Morant, he's checked in for the Suns. Adams with a screen on Ball. Lowry, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Boucher outside. The three is up. The Suns clear it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Stolen by Davis. On the break. Green in the post. Defended by Brown. Davis with a screen on Lowry. And it's Ball off the drive. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Siakam. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. It's stolen by Green. The three from Ball. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Morant. Adams a screen. From 13, the Mavericks pull it in. Here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Green with a screen on Lowry. Ball into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Brown in the high post, working on Green. Oh, Green with a block. He takes it in, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And there's the foul against Phoenix. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands. Feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Shots good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Ball against Lowry. Who poked away. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Luke Kennard.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Jordan's checked in for the Mavericks. Barrett comes in for Caldwell Pope. Barrett passes the ball. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Turner. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Here's Jokic. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Jokic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
2 minutes.
And here is Barrett. With the drive. Over Morant. Another one falls for Dallas.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Victor Oladipo comes in for Turner, and Mitchell subbed in for Ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Crowder against Bridges. Dunn outside. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Jordan, the pass to Oladipo. And here's Crowder from the arc. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Dunn. Check by Mitchell. Powell outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Oladipo. Powell passes to Valanciunas. It's Powell on the wing. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jokic. To the inside. Jokic is doubled. Back to Dunn. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Dallas has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Oladipo on the take, and it's good. 2 points. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Crowder. At the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
And the first half comes to a...
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First, was there a specific team that brought the best out of you kids? Well, all right, now let's break down the first half. It's been... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Mitchell out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Jay Crowder. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Pass to Adams, inside, and the jam by Brown.
Assist from. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Mitchell finds Turner. Fader on the way. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Brown's got 10 points.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Suns third.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Brown with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Out to Lowry. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lowry's got his first points of the night. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Turner. Ball, he's checked in for Crowder. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mitchell. Siakam, he's checked in for the Suns. Morant comes in for Lowry. Ball outside. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Ball's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I really think it's important that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
And here's Siakam for three. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Ball. He's got 5. Davis a screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Green's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Danny Green.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Davis finds Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Siakam.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Pascal Siakam.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Whiteside with a screen on Brown. Ball passes to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Adams. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Brown inside, pounded by Ball. Outside Morant. On the take, back to Vanderbilt. They now take the lead.
They're really working the paint now.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Davis with a screen on Morant. Ball outside. Pass to Green. Now here's Whiteside. Pounded by Morant. Knocks it loose. 1:35 left in the third. And here's Adams. Pounded by Ball. And here's Ball. Back to Ball. Davis with a screen on Morant. Here's Ball. Adams grabs the miss. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Siakam, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Siakam. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second in field goal percentage, second in free throw percentage, and they were also ranked 3rd in assists. It tells you what a great unit this team was over the course of the season.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. And the Suns making a change here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Adams. Bridges comes in for Vanderbilt. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. And it's done in for Ja Morant. Oladipo, shot's good.
Count that one, an average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you've got to respect his shot.
Siakam outside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And with Pascal Siakam, you had the feeling he might get moved. He was sought after by a lot of franchises, and ultimately, the team paid the asking price. Siakam immediately makes this team more competitive.
Turner, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mitchell comes in for Ball.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Siakam outside. Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And we'll have... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Norman Powell, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Valanciunas with a screen on Barrett. Bridges, 2 points. That one goes.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Boucher finds Barrett. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Dedmon's checked in for the Suns. Jordan, the pass to Oladipo. Misses off the left iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Ball, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns leading. From deep, Jokic is rebounded by Barrett.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Won't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Lowry outside. Bridges, a screen on Ball. Barrett against Lowry. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Tipped. Barrett can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Suns shooting a solid 47%. Powell against Ball. Powell passes to Jokic with the fadeaway. And right on target. That one's good. And the Suns lead by 9.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
A different look for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Turner. Crowder comes in for Barrett. And it's Ball in for Ball. Jordan, the pass to Ball. Crowder against Powell. Crowder left side. Oh, the swat by Adams. Powell outside. Brown passes to Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Davis. Dallas again missing. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Brown. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Jordan, and Mitchell subbed in for Ball. And a change for the Suns. Vanderbilt's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Pass to Davis. The jump hook. And finished off by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Moran against Mitchell. Now here's Brown. Tightly guarded. Kept alive. Adams, shot's good.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Davis. There's 48 seconds left in the game. And that one drops.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
And Phoenix has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8.
All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in, and he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Substitution.
Here's Mitchell. The 3-ball. No good. Now here's Dunn. Check by Mitchell. Now here's Dunn. So the Suns win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. This is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Running to the top, still got sweat on me. Defending my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time. About to sign. Moving too fast, trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. This is DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. E.J. Tucker is out there with Paul George. Then it's Curry. Then it's Curry. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, Thompson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Barnes. And it's Mobley in at the power forward. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class.
Here we go.
How they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts. And some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Curry passes to George. Now Pirtle, covered by Gafford. Tries from 10, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle.
And despite the defense being draped all over Pirtle, he gets the job done. He's money around the bucket.
Curry against Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, coming off the pick, tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
Now the pass to Thompson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The try by Thompson. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Defenders try to stay connected to Clay. That actually helps open up driving lanes.
Now here is Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Simmons. Here's Curry. Outside for George. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's Thompson, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
So aware. Klay Thompson sees an opening inside and doesn't hesitate.
Curry looking around. Pirtle sets the pick for Curry. Shoots over Gafford. Curry, good. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
6 to shoot. A nice shot by Mobley.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Now George. Here's Tucker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pirtle with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
The kick out to Barnes. And he's good on the three ball.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Pirtle. Porter comes in for George. And next, he's subbed in for Seth Curry. Richardson with it, picked up by Portis. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Bagley the screen. Here's Lillard. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the shot clock. Dort wide open. And the Heat another three.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Dort.
Here's Curry with the three. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 7 points in the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Bagley with a screen on Porter. And And it's Jordan off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Maxey, and a miss there on the triple. Heat leading by 5. Dort finds Lillard. Carries it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Maxey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hartenstein passes to Lillard. Inside, puts it up from 12, and it's Miami with another.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Curry way outside, and it's off from three-point range. There's the three. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Miami ahead, up by 7.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
Now, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now.
Are you here to what? Keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latino. Volanos. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami, we've got Barnes. Mobley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Cunningham in at the 2.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And George, here we go. That one goes in. George has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Lillard outside. Mobley sets the pick for Lillard. Cranes the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Curry passes to Maxey. It's hauled in by Stewart. Miami leading by 8. Cunningham inside. Curry meets him. Cunningham's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Curry with him. He's picked up by Mobley. Curry passes to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porter's got his first points of the night. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night. And, Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%, and he seems to be getting better with age.
Thompson inside, guarded by Curry. Nice shot by Thompson.
The accuracy of Thompson's shooting lets him score from anywhere. The mid-range is an easy option.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 14 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. Simmons on the wing. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Here's Max. And here's George. And stolen by Simmons. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go with a three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Simmons with it. George picks him up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson, high post. Curry meets him. Now here's Thompson, guarded by Curry. Thompson with the bucket.
Adapt at making the difficult shots. Clay kept his balance, stayed focused right on the rim.
2 minutes.
Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Maxey. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Bagley comes in for Mobley. Dort, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Richardson in for Klay Thompson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Porter. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
And they double up Simmons. Outside, Bagley. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 14. Outside, Curry. Portis sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Portis. Outside, Curry. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game. Creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads. Letting the defense commit. Then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And Miami making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
George dishes to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 15. Richardson finds Lillard. No good from outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 6 points.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, David, thank you.
Welcome to half.
This is his game on the offensive end, putting up shot after shot, hitting at a great clip. The defense needs to.
And looking ahead, here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Stephen Curry. Got good purple out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Paul George, and it's Curry in at the 2. And George kicks to Curry. Over Barnes. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Curry.
We all prefer to watch Steph Curry shoot a 3, but he can really shoot the mid-range jumper.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mobley, he's jacked in for the Heat.
First team foul. Now in the game, Evan Mobley.
So it's Miami now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fades. Basket, good. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll.
Simmons against Curry. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Here's George. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
It's time for...
Maxey's checked in for San Antonio.
Oh, I had a chance to check out the numbers for Paul George. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Here's Curry. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Thompson right side. Thompson is double. Barnes kicks to Simmons. Driving the lane. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Here's Curry. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And I like that they're not settling, hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The pass to Thompson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. That shot off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Stewart comes in for Daniel Gafford, and it's Cunningham in for Thompson. Porter's checked in for the Spurs. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Dort comes in for Barnes, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Simmons. Spurs also with the sub. Portis is checked in. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 11. Lillard, the pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. No good on the 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Here's Maxey. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Miami Heat to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Curry against Lillard from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
It's Mobley, top of the key. Now, here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Lillard from outside, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And this is peak Day. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
And he drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Maxey. 44 seconds left to play in the third. And a wide-open look for Portis. Good on the three-point shot.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Passes it to Mobley. Here's Lillard. Over to the wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Curry. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Unloads from 13. Not going to go that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Hartenstein is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Curry can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 13. Richardson outside. Pass to Simmons. The kick out to Barnes. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Back to Curry. Hurdle sets the pick for Curry. Got a piece of it. Curry against Richardson. Here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Here's Barnes. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issue. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. It's George on the wing. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
On the wing, Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Heat. Curry with it. Picked up by Bagley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. Curry outside.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson. A defender who can guard a lot of different guys. He plays in-your-face defense.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's George. It's deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Thompson against Curry. And Thompson gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 18.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the pass to Curry. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Miami, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Curry against Thompson. Pass to Simmons. A 3 from Barnes. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Curry. It's sent back down by Simmons.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Tucker, the pass to Maxey. It's George on the wing, covered by Barnes. George, no good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Simmons passes it to Thompson. The kick out to Barnes. Gafford passes to Barnes. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass to Maxey. And here's George. And he converts the layup. 8 points for Paul George.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Good.
Love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Thompson looking for an opening. The pass to Gafford. Curry against Thompson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Simmons. Misses off the left iron.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Kicks it to George. And stolen by Mobley. Barnes outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Ray Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Your shot with, who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when and where you choose to shop with that hard-earned money that you use to cop this. Only 5'6", but I'm feeling 10-4, so if I hit them high, maybe you could hit them low. If you're talking in the middle